We're off to our doctor's appointment. We're gonna do ultrasound and some lab work. Wish us luck. You ready? You're excited? I'm more nervous. So this is what the procedure room looks like. It's a very tiny room. Hey everyone. Sorry, hindi ko na natapos yung pag-vlog dun sa clinic. Pero meron akong mga in-insert na clips kanina. Hindi ko lang in-expect yung magiging result. So what happened was, pagdating namin doon, nag-lab work kami. So ako at saka si hubby, kinuha ng blood samples to check, yung mga levels. I know they checked my vitamin D level, rubella, mga kung anik-anik pa. And then after that, they took us sa room to do the saline ultrasound. And I'm just talking, based on how I felt during that time. So when I got there, we were waiting. We got there like, perfect timing. Wala masyadong tao. I think we were only like 3 couples dun sa fertility clinic. So when we went to this room to do the ultrasound, we waited for a little bit. Tapos dumating na yung doctor. I've met, several providers there. Yung primary, yung main provider ko, yun yung talagang nakakausap namin about the fertility treatments. Tapos, when we were doing yung IUI, meron kaming nurse practitioner na siya yung gumagawa ng mismong procedure. But when we got there for our saline ultrasound, for some reason they assigned me to a different doctor, and I felt really uncomfortable. I just wish na they informed me ahead of time, because they sent a male doctor. And to me, having a male doctor is fine if it's something like, my primary doctor is a male doctor and I don't have any problems with that. But for fertility, because of, them working on my private parts, I'm just really uncomfortable. I know they're professionals and I just became uncomfortable na, number one, hindi ako na heads upan. I just hope na sinabi nila, hey, would you be comfortable having a male doctor? That would have been better. At least na-prepare ko yung sarili ko kung siya lang talaga yung available. Hindi yung papasok siya sa room, I'm half naked with just, towels covering me. So, would have been better kung alam ko ahead of time. So, I requested to have a female doctor to do the procedure. And, he was very professional. He actually explained the process to us. He was very professional. And when I told him that I'm really uncomfortable, he said na he appreciated that I spoke up. Tapos, he told me that the procedure could be rescheduled. And rescheduling a saline ultrasound, since it's very specific as far as the cycle yung day cycle, yung schedule, I will have to wait for another month to do it. So basically, yung saline ultrasound, the way I understood that is they're gonna inject, or they're gonna inject through a catheter a saline. Tapos they're gonna do the ultrasound, pelvic ultrasound. That way they will be able to kind of know and scan kung merong mga, fibroids or like polyps, yung mga extra tissues dun sa uterine wall or lining. So, I don't want to focus regarding dun sa, sa doctor, the provider. At the end of the day, they found a female doctor who will be able to assist me, and I became comfortable and they did the procedure. So walang delay. The thing that was really bothering me up until now is when they did the scan. Unfortunately, they found polyps dun sa uterine lining ko or wall ko. They actually found 3 different sizes. So, with that being said, I don't really know kung, magde-delay yung IVF treatment na pinaplano namin, but the provider told me that we have to go through surgery. So, kailangan nilang tanggalin, i-scrape yung mga polyps na yun. So, it'll be a surgery na I'm very nervous about. I haven't done such kind of surgery. So, this will be my very first time. The only surgeries I had in my entire life is with my wisdom teeth. Tapos yung sa eyelashes ko, kasi yung lashes ko when I was born until nag-move ako dito sa US is pataas siya. So, it has been scraping yung lining or yung cornea ko. So, kinailangan siyang i-surgery para yung pilik mata sa baba gumanon, imbis na papasok ng ganon. So, anyway, I'm really scared until now. I'm still waiting for them to contact me kung kailan yung magiging procedure. But I kind of felt relieved nung in-explain ng provider, because she said, because when she was explaining, talagang yung, alam mo yung feeling na hina-hold ko yung iyak ko, tapos ang sakit sa dibdib, ganun, kasi ayokong humagulgol dun sa harapan niya. Pero talagang sobrang teary-eyed na ako when she was telling me, or even when she was still scanning. Kasi nakikita, pinapakita sa'yo kung yung polyps. Talagang itim dapat yun. Tapos yung polyps parang pag ganun siya. Parang nakahang siya. So, the way na in-explain nila yun is like, alam mo yung kuntil, yung mga nandito, or like yung skin tags, or like nunal, yun ang easiest way kung para ma-explain. It's like a sobrang balat or sobrang tissue siya na nakakabit doon. So, kailangan nilang tanggalin yun. Kasi it will benefit more doon sa IVF kapag tinransfer na yung embryo. Kailangan clean siya kasi may possibility na ma-attach yung embryo doon sa mga yon, and hindi natin gusto yun kasi baka ma-fall off or mag-bleeding. So, baka hindi maging successful. Kaya, nire-require nilang tanggalin yung mga polyps na yon. And another thing that we are avoiding is kapag tumagal, tas yung mga polyps hindi nag-stay siya sa katawan ko, may possibility na maging cancerous or maging tumor, so lumaki. So, yun yung ina-avoid. Now, we are waiting for directions ng primary fertility doctor namin kung mag-harvest na ba ng eggs prior nung surgery or magsa-surgery muna bago mag-harvest ng eggs. So, wala pa kaming update as of today. Kahapon lang nangyari yung ultrasound. So, hopefully before the end of the week, may update na kami. So, yun, I'm just so sad, and just ang dami lang, humps or like problema na I thought okay na February, nakaschedule yung IVF. I thought yung ultrasound yesterday was just gonna be, just a routine ultrasound na walang magiging problema. Because they didn't really see that kahit nung nagpapa-ultrasound ko for the IUI na ginawa namin. We actually did 2 IUI procedures, and unfortunately, hindi siya nag-work out. And during the IUI procedures, may mga ultrasound sessions din na ginawa, pero it was different. It was just a pelvic ultrasound, regular pelvic ultrasound. Hindi siya katulad nung kahapon na saline, may kasamang saline. So, talagang nakita nila yung uterine lining. So, yun lang, medyo nalulungkot lang talaga ako ngayon. Nalulungkot na natatakot na I'm trying to stay positive na hindi siya magkakos ng delay. Kasi gusto na talaga namin mag-baby. And ang dami lang, pumapasok sa isip ko na anong mangyayari. Like, ano mo yun? Gaano katagal yung delay, gaano kalaking gastos, of course. Tapos, because we're not getting any younger. Tapos another thing pa, pag natanggal daw yung polyps na yun, yung mga polyps na yun, they're gonna send it to pathology to check kung benign or malignant. So, hearing those words, parang, what if malignant siya? Although sabi naman ng doctor, malaki yung chance na hindi. Kasi majority of the time are benign naman daw. Pero, just hearing those terms, natatakot ako. So, please pray for us na sana maging successful. Sana benign lang yung mga kong polyps. But I will keep you guys posted kung ano yung mga susunod na procedures. But as of right now, we're waiting on that. We're waiting on that schedule. Tsaka, we're waiting dun sa advice ng fertility doctor kung mag-harvest na kami ng eggs muna or yung surgery. So, yeah. I just kind of wanted to update everybody. I'm documenting this to spread awareness. And at the same time, I kind of wanted to go back on these situations. I know, I'm really hopeful na, whatever we're praying right now, na mangyari, na magkaroon kami ng baby very soon. So, when that time comes, I wanted to, show our future children or child na we went through this process to have them. Again, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed on this channel, please do so. Feel free to ask questions down the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories too. And if there's anyone who's experiencing or probably or on the same page, I'd love to connect with you all. And yeah, maraming salamat and have a good day. Bye!